Oh my God. Silog Mill. Hey guys, my name is Kuya Kurt. I like to travel around to different parts of the Philippines, eating at local restaurants, practicing my Tagalog. Today, we are here in Tagaytay at M&M Bulalohan, kung saan natatagpuan ang pinakamasarap na bulalo daw sa buong Tagaytay. And if you just Google Maps M&M Bulalohan, you'll be taken here, guys. But just look at this view we're about to see. This is the one thing that makes Tagaytay so special. Do you guys hear how much better my voice is from yesterday and the day before's vlog? It was terrible. So here, guys, we're gonna come inside. Wow, wow, wow. Kamusta po?
Morning po.
Ate, dito sa Bulalohan nyo, ano yung pinakasikat dito? Ano yung bestseller?
Yung bulalo po at crispy pata po.
Ay, bulalo at crispy pata.
Yes, sir.
Sige, siguro ipapakita ko muna sa kanila yung view.
Yes.
At tapos pwedeng tignan sa menu after. Sige, thank you Kamusta guys? Magandang umaga. Guys, tapos tignan nyo, ang dami nila mga dumaan na food vlogger. Grabe guys. Ito, parang kamukha ko yan. Diba guys? Ang dami guys. Wow, wow, wow. Bagong Philippines, Triumph, Team Gala. Guys, there's so many motorcycle clubs. Just look at this. Ang dami, no? But guys, this is ito na ang gusto kong ipakita sa inyo. Handa na kayo, guys. Wow. Oh my God. Guys, just look at this. So over there's Lake Taal. Right there. And then here you have this just like gully. And then, oh wow, look at those homes right smack dab. That's got to be so peaceful. You guys see those homes right there? That's got to be the most peaceful, quiet, beautiful place to live. Just look at this lush, beautiful jungle. I remember flying over the Philippines for the first time when I was a young missionary and looking out the window and seeing how green everything was. And I was like, growing up in Utah, we're technically a desert. Well, technically we're a steppe, S-T-E-P-P-E. So we don't have a lot of greenery in Utah, but just look at this, guys. Wow. So I remember flying over the Philippines for the first time and looking out the window. This is freaking huge. Oh my gosh. It's just, the restaurant just quadrupled in size, guys. Look at this. This is huge. Anyways, guys, let's show the view here again. And they got all these nice chairs, nice hardwood. Wow. Guys, this view is insane. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Look at this house right here. They've got this giant porch. Just, what a dream. What a dream that would be. Oh my gosh, you guys. What a dream, what a dream, what a dream. The dream would be to have a house like right out there on the ridge where you're like kind of isolated. And so you're away from all the noise of the traffic and the passersby, and you're just like in the middle of nature. The only thing you got to be careful with is the insects, guys. Every time I travel for the vlog, I get so many insect bites, so that's the only thing you got to be careful with. So anyways, guys, we got a seat ready to go right here. Oh my gosh, this is so fantastic. Okay, that's good, guys. That looks really good. It's a good view. Wow, guys, and there's a cool breeze coming in. Like, I don't know if you guys can see my hair moving or anything, but it feels so fantastic. I mean, it feels like 66 or 67 degrees here in Tagaytay. Like, just perfect. So that's probably what, like 18 or 19 degrees. It's probably closer to 20 degrees Celsius. So it's probably like 70 degrees. But the air just feels so fresh and so cool. And you can see the active volcano within Lake Taal, because Lake Taal is actually an active volcano. You can see the tippy top of the volcano out there, kind of through the clouds. That's one thing that's super cool about, I wish I got it on camera, but like sometimes in the afternoons or the evenings, the clouds that are kind of just wafting over the mountains and the jungle here, they'll drift up the ledge because of the wind coming up, and they'll drift onto the road. So you get this kind of like eerie, like Freddy Krueger vibes. Have you guys ever seen the movie Freddy Krueger? Where it's like a dream. It's just so beautiful here. Grabe ang ganda. Okay, guys, let's see what they have on the menu. Pwedeng tignan yung menu? Ay, thank you po. Okay, guys, so Ate said their best sellers here are bulalo and crispy pata. So let's see what they've got. Oh, right off the bat, guys, we have, oh my gosh, they have fresh mango shakes, guys. We absolutely have to do a fresh mango shake. Do we do a fresh mango shake? Should we just do a fresh juice? Mango juice. Let's do mango juice. So And of course, here in Tagaytay, you're going to get kind of like, you know, vacation prices. It's a little bit more expensive because it is a destination. Oh wow, guys! So here we've got, check it out. We've got bulalo, extra bulalo, and the bulalo here, guys, always come with a friend because it's always good for 2 to 3 packs. You know, guys, I had bulalo yesterday for breakfast, and so I'm trying to decide if I should have bulalo again. The only downside, guys, is I feel so bad because it's such a big serving. So I hate wasting that food. So maybe we won't do the special bulalo, and maybe we'll just do the tapa rice with egg. Daing na bangus. They also have daing na bangus, rice with egg. Maybe we'll do that. We'll just keep it simple. And then we'll do the mango juice, guys. So it'll be a very simple meal with a very beautiful view. So let's do that. Siguro itong umaga, pwede kong sabukan yung, anong mas masarap, yung mango shake or yung mango juice?
Mango shake.
Ay, oh sige, siguro yung juice na lang.
Juice.
Oo. At pwede kong orderin yung tapa with rice. At pwede kong idagdag ng isa pang itlog na malasado. At siguro yan lang sa akin. At isang tubig. Thank you, ah. Wow, guys, let me show you this view once again. This is just absolutely breathtaking. Oh, you can just see just how beautiful this is. Just absolutely remarkable. And I just watched this TikTok video. It was like a 15-minute long TikTok video. But it was talking about when a tree in the Amazon rainforest falls down, it opens up a butas sa canopy. So just like right there, you guys see that? There's a hole in the canopy where sunlight can get in. Because it's kind of interesting to think about the jungle. You don't think about the jungle as all of these plants competing against each other for sunlight. And it's so cool to see how they all adapt differently. Like you see that big tree right there? Right there. It's like growing much taller and more wide than a lot of the others. And so this video I watched had this really cool sped up video footage of like over weeks and months of this tree falling down in the Amazon, just dying. And then all of these plants from the ground, like basically battling each other for the sunlight, because without sunlight, they die. So it showed like monstera plants, like choking out other plants. It showed these other plants who like, from the seeds, they shoot up really tall and thin like vines, and the vines like kind of circle around like this over the course of days trying to find anything to latch onto. And when they find something to latch onto, they squeeze it so other plants can't like expand their leaves and capture the sunlight. It's brutal in the jungle, guys, but it showed like within a few months the hole where the sunlight is entering in through is completely filled with new plants. The jungle is no joke, guys. So pretty, guys. I just love this view. The only downside, I think my only complaint about Tagaytay is a lot of the things here on the ridge are literally right next to the highway. So unless you're in an enclosed restaurant, you just have to accept the noise from the traffic behind you, which is fine, because when you're here long enough, you just kind of you don't even really recognize it. But you guys hear how much better my voice is? I'm like so frustrated that like so we got here to Sonia's Garden in Tagaytay on a Sunday, and I didn't sleep at all that first night. Not because the bed wasn't comfortable or anything like that, but like anytime I'm in a new bed, it takes me a minute to like adjust and like get comfortable. So usually, and it's anywhere I travel. It was when I was working in software and I was traveling for work, or when I was in the Marines and like moving to a new place. It's always like the first night is tough for me because it's a new environment. I don't really feel like at home or like comfortable. So usually I don't sleep very good on the first night. So my first night here in Tagaytay, I think I got like maybe an hour of sleep. So that obviously can like suppress your immune system. And I had a little bit of a tickle in the throat on my first day. And I was like, gosh, dang it. That's like the cue. That's like yung palatandaan na darating na yung sakit. And thank goodness, I feel like today is my last day of feeling a little sick. I woke up with a little bit of a sore throat, a little bit of phlegm, and I think I'm gonna be okay after today, guys. Thanks for the thoughts and prayers. But I definitely can't wait to get back to Manila, because tomorrow, which is Saturday, I am signing the rental papers for my new apartment just south of BGC. I'm about a 15-minute drive south of BGC, kind of like in between BGC and Parañaque. So I'm like directly sa gitna dyan. But I'm super excited to have a place of my own and not live out of my suitcases for 5 months straight, which I'm sure that has been, putting stress on my mind and my body. And I'm just excited to like start having a routine, like being able to go to the gym consistently, There's a couple of run clubs in Manila that I'm really excited to join and be a part of and like kind of socialize, because like despite talking to lots and lots of people here in the Philippines, I don't have very many like close friends here yet. I have friends like other content creators like Calvin Castiel and Tanes and Rio Mizu, and guys like that, who I've hung out with occasionally, and you know, we connected through content. But I don't have any like close barkada here yet, so I'm really excited to make new friends, and just hang out and you know, enjoy my time here, my new life in the Philippines. I'm just so excited for it. So, and I'm super excited to have like a close barkada that can like actually help me practice my Tagalog and teach me some of the good slang that I'm not picking up when I talk to people on the streets, because I'm sure people are like on their best behavior, except for that trike driver. I had one video on. It was from one of my vlogs months and months ago. I think we were in Mandaluyong, and I ordered my food, and I went outside to walk around and just like chit chat with people and say hello while they were preparing the food. And these tricycle drivers stopped by me. If you guys want to watch this video, it's on my Facebook page. It's pinned to the top of my videos. It's got like 28 million views. But this tricycle driver and his friends stopped me because they recognized me. And they're like, "You're American, right?" And I'm like, "Oh, Americano, bakit?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm American. Why?" And he's like, "Hey, so I want to ask you a question, but it's just a joke. I don't want you to get mad, okay? Don't get mad later. This is just a joke." And I said, okay. And he asked me if all Americans are supot, S-U-P-O-T, which in Tagalog means like a bag, like a little bag. But it's also slang for uncircumcised, hindi tuli. And jokingly, I said, lahat kami. None of us are circumcised in America. We're all uncircumcised, which is a joke because obviously it's not true. And they laughed, and it was just so much fun. But anyway, we uploaded that video just like not thinking very much of it, and it blew up. People thought it was so funny, and it was more people just commenting how I didn't get offended at the way he was talking, which I was in the military, guys. We have much worse topics of conversation than that. But it was more of just people like appreciating how I just kind of rolled with the joke and like didn't make anyone feel awkward, and just, you know, kind of just adopting to the Filipino humor, which dapat lang, diba, guys? If I'm here in the Philippines, I should adjust to life here. Ay, thank you po. Wow. Oh, wow, guys. Oh, that's thick juice. It's almost like a shake, but like, look at that, guys. That is a thick mango juice. Let's see. Tikman natin, guys. Oh, wow. Ah. It's so funny because like you drink it and it tastes sweet initially, but then after you swallow, you get like this residual taste where the mango, it's almost on the sides of your tongue. Like, I don't know where the taste buds are that correlate to sweet and sour and salty on the tongue, but it tastes like when you drink this first. Yeah, and when you drink it and you cover your whole tongue with the juice, you can immediately taste a little bit of sweet on the tongue, but when you swallow it, like a half a second later, you get like this additional taste of like the mango, like that familiar taste and smell. And that's the other thing, guys, that sucks with having a cold, because I got the sniffles. Tumutulo yung ilong ko. Tumutulo yung mga butas ng ilong. As I say, my nostrils are dripping. Anyway, because smell plays such an important role. The olfactory senses in your nose play such an important role of identifying taste and perceiving taste. Because a lot of people don't know this, but everything you've ever smelled in your entire life, all smells are just particulate matter. Meaning, when I smell this mango, as stuffy as my nose might be, I'm smelling little tiny particles of the mango, and my olfactory receptors in the nose are identifying that, oh, this is a mango, and they're sending electrical signals to my brain saying, this is mango. Like, how cool is that? Like, all smell is just electrical signals. I mean, everything, all of our senses are just electrical signals to the brain. Sight, vision, hearing, touch, taste, it's all just receptors on our body, whether it's smell receptors, taste receptors, touch receptors, sending electrical impulses to our brain. The body is such an amazing thing. I geek out on this stuff, you guys, as you can tell. But that's why when they say if you want to eat something or drink something not very tasty, plug your nose and then eat it or drink it. and you'll kind of dumb down the taste, but I don't want to dumb this down. But it sucks having a little bit of a cold because it does impair the olfactory receptors a little bit. I just effing love Filipino mangoes, you guys. We don't have this stuff in America. It's like impossible to get this good of a mango in America. It's so cool. There's birds out here. Maliit na maya. I think they're maya, like sparrows. They're kind of just hovering on the updraft. You know what would be cool? I wonder if there's enough updraft here from the wind of coming off of the lake to do. Is it paragliding? It's the one where you're like in a triangle shaped wing, and you're kind of laying nakahiga ka. You're like laying horizontally. Is that paragliding? Or because we have in Utah, where I'm from, Salt Lake City is it's a valley, so we have these big mountains surrounding us, and at the southern part of Salt Lake County, there's this big huge mountain that they cut away so that they could make a highway to connect the next county, the two counties, Utah County and Salt Lake County. And so at the top of this mountain where they cut off a lot of the mountain to make way for the highway, you get this amazing updraft. And so on any given day in Salt Lake County, you can look towards the south and you'll see like dozens of dots in the air. And it's all these people paragliding on the updraft coming out. Ay, wow! Yes.
Egg po and one extra egg.
Wow, mukhang masarap ito. Galing.
And bulalo soup po.
Ay, bulalo soup!
Yes po.
My free soup, guys. Sobrang social. Thank you po. Ay, wow. Guys, I'm so excited for this soup. Free soup, guys. I can never turn away free soup. I love how they call it free soup, too, and not like libreng sopas. Okay, guys. I'm so excited. So we actually got 2 for 1, guys. We got a little bit. We're going to be able to taste the bulalo. And then, of course, we're going to put the extra malasadong itlog over here. And we'll put this off to the side. And here, guys, we have a beautiful, simple silog meal of tapa, which is like, it's like a cured meat. What is tapa? It's tapas in English. For those that don't know, that aren't familiar, because I keep forgetting that some of my followers are not familiar with the Philippines. They're just interested in travel and food. So at a lot of Filipino restaurants that you go to, mostly on the carinderia side, because a lot of my content is visiting small, locally owned restaurants called carinderias that are typically built right out of a person's home. It's home-cooked food. It's family-run. It's awesome. They'll give you a free soup, and it could be like a bulalo. It could be a sinigang. It could be a tinola. These are all different types of sopas here in the Philippines. But you typically get some free soup, and then the silog meal is a portmanteau. I think I'm pronouncing that word right. Portmanteau. A portmanteau is basically just a word that's a combination of words. So here we have kanin, and we have tapa, T-A-P-A, and we have itlog. So, siningag, which is like leftover fried rice, siningag. So you take the S-I from siningag, and then you take the log from itlog, which is an egg, and that's silog. And then whatever the meat is, that goes on the front of the word. So this is tapa, so we call it tapsilog. And any meal that comes with eggs, rice, and some kind of a meat is called a silog meal. And so it could be a bangus silog meal, where it's a fish, the bangus. It could be a long silog meal, which is longanisa. It can be any kind of meat. It's absolutely fantastic. So let's try this, guys. I'm really excited to try this bulalo. Guys, oh, that's good. Oh, guys, this bulalo. What? Sometimes, guys, I just like think about my life, and like here I am in Tagaytay, just like looking over this beautiful, beautiful view of like this amazing area of earth here in the Philippines, and I'm sipping on this delicious bulalo. I've got this cool breeze on my face. And I just I feel like so overwhelmingly blessed, but at the same time, that the feelings of feeling blessed also I feel like a little guilty, because I feel like not everyone can have this experience. Oh, so it makes me simultaneously very, very grateful, but at the same time also feeling a little guilty, because and I'm a softie. I'm a soft-hearted guy. I just wish all of us could have a good time in life and not have to worry about food and shelter and bills and college debt and just all the stuff that we have in life, guys. So, as you guys know, I like my eggs a little jiggly, so that I can turn them upside down just like this and get all of that delicious yolk onto the egg. I like to break it up. I'm still a child at heart. I like to mix up my food so that I can get an even amount of everything in each bite. And I know there's some people who lose their freaking minds that all my food touches on the plate and gets mixed. Okay. Ugh. Guys, look at this. It's such a simple meal. Rice, eggs, and a protein. And I know you guys know exactly what's coming. You guys know exactly what I'm about to say. You're about to tell me to shut up. You're like, Kurt, stop talking about the beans. We heard enough about the beans. We don't want to hear any more about the beans. But if we were to add some black beans to this, beans and rice, even though they're both carbohydrates, when they mix in the stomach and get digested, they create a complete complex protein. So combined with the eggs have every single nutritional piece of nutrition that your body needs, not in the amount that you need, but it has it. Everything except for, I believe, vitamin C. Somebody fact check me. So if you have eggs and a protein and beans and rice together, that is such a powerful superfood meal. Anyways, guys, I will never shut up about beans and rice going together until I find a Tapsilogan here in the Philippines that serves beans with rice. This is some flavorful tapa. Guys, that is some flavorful tapa. Very, very good. And let's get there's a little bit of juice on the plate from the tapa. Let's get that mixed into the rice. Oh, it's so good. I can't believe this is my job. This is my job. I eat food and I talk to a camera. How crazy is that? And that's all thanks to you guys, so I'm super appreciative. And hopefully, I'm glad I can provide you guys with a little bit of entertainment or distraction from whatever's going on in life. I hope you guys enjoy my stories, because I can get a little madaldal. I can get a little talkative. Tagaytay has to be one of my most favorite places here in the Philippines, but I've only visited, I haven't visited that many places in the Philippines. I've visited, let's count them out. I've visited Pangasinan, La Union, Benguet, Abra, Manila, Tagaytay, Cebu, Baguio, Vigan. I've only passed through Vigan, that was 20 years ago. We need to do a vlog up in Vigan. Vigan is such a beautiful city. So I think I've probably been to I want to say maybe 10 or 11 different regions of the Philippines. Or not regions, it's just different locations. And there's hundreds to go to, guys. I'm excited to explore it all. And I know lots of people, particularly Filipinos who live in the Philippines, they're excited to try something new, like traveling to South Korea or Japan or Singapore or Indonesia or Malaysia. Just all of these locations that are pretty close by to the Philippines, or Thailand. Every day we vlogged in Thailand, we ran into Filipinos. And I understand it because it's new It's a new world, it's exciting, it's travel and adventure. But for me, everything here in the Philippines is new. Everything that I do here, it's the first time. Like, this is the first time I'm trying beef tapa in Tagaytay at this restaurant on this day at this time of year. And it's like such a unique experience. It's so much fun. So I could just travel the Philippines for years and have so much new things to discover. So many new things to discover. Wow, that's such a good mango shake. Such a good mango shake, you guys. Just beautiful. If you guys live here in the Philippines, you'll have to let me know in the comments where in the Philippines you've traveled to, if you've been able to travel. Any different locations, different regions. If you live in the Mindanao region, have you traveled up to Luzon? If you live in Luzon, have you traveled to Visayas? And vice versa. I'd be interested to know where everybody's gone. What am I doing with my hand? You guys can hear a little residual of the cold. And Ate said earlier, they get a lot of moto vlogs, like people who ride around. I would love to do that. I would love to get like a really beefed up motorcycle that's good for cross country driving, and just freaking explore. When I bought my first motorcycle in New York City, it was a Royal Enfield C5. Military style. I have pictures of it on my Instagram if you guys want to scroll down and find pictures of my motorcycle. I think I have a couple of Instagram shorts that I've made with it as well, but I ended up moving back to Utah after I got fired from JP Morgan Chase for for making social media videos inside the bank, which is a big no-no. Now I know. But I flew back to Utah and enrolled in grad school for a Master's of Finance degree. And I flew back to New York like 2 months later to pick up my motorcycle, who my friend was keeping at his place. And I ended up driving the motorcycle from New York City all the way back to Salt Lake. It took about 7 days. But it took longer. Like usually if you just drive a car from New York to Salt Lake, it takes like maybe 2.5, 3 days to get there if you're driving like 12 hours a day. But I decided to not take the freeways. I took back roads the whole way, and it was such an adventure, guys. If you scroll all the way down on my Instagram, like to the very beginning, I have a bunch of photos that I posted from that travel journey. And I would have taken longer because I was camping out. I would find places to camp out and just sleep alongside the motorcycle in a sleeping bag. But I had to kind of hurry because my grandpa, my dad's dad at the time, was not in good health, and we thought he was going to pass away at any time. So my parents were throwing him like kind of like an end of life party where like all of his family and his children and grandchildren and like any of his friends who were still alive came to go basically say goodbye. So I had to hurry because they were throwing that while I was on the road. But if we weren't doing that party for my grandpa, he ended up passing away just a few weeks later. I probably would have stayed on the road for a couple of weeks. But I would love to do something similar here in the Philippines. The only problem is my lower back is like so much more worse than it was, 14 years ago when I did that motorcycle ride. That was such a fun time though. I would encourage anyone, if you have the capability to take a road trip on a motorcycle, absolutely do it. I got to see so many cool parts of America that I never would have experienced. I got to drive through like tiny mountain towns in West Virginia. I got to drive along these long rolling roads through Tennessee and see like these horses on either side of me. It was just absolutely stunning. Coming into Colorado, the first half of Colorado coming from the east is like just flat and bare, and then you come up to the second half of Colorado where it's the Rocky Mountains. You get these beautiful roads going up these mountain passes and these forests. It's just absolutely stunning. So good, guys. So if you guys are watching this video, please go to my Instagram and scroll all the way down. It'll take you like 2 minutes of just scrolling all the way to the bottom. And you'll see my photos of me on that trip. And I made a couple of videos of it, like goofy videos of me starting in New York, brushing my teeth in like public bathrooms. I didn't have anywhere to stay. And then doing my journey across America, not really knowing what I was doing or where I was going. And I used paper maps. I didn't use any digital Google Maps or anything. I used paper maps the whole way. But if you guys can scroll down and make a comment on one of those photos and like say something like, I'm here from your vlog or something like that, I think that would be cool. I'd love to see how many people can like go and scroll down and you'll see the 14-year-old photos of Kuya Kurt. When I think I was 32. It was about 11 years ago. Oh my gosh, 11 years ago. Guys, time just like, golly. I say this all the time, but I feel younger in my head. My body definitely feels older. I feel like I'm like 43 in my body, but in my brain, I still feel like this, like that 26, 27-year-old kid. Oh, this is so good. I'm getting full. Okay, guys, we finished the meal. We had our mango juice, which is very thick. It's super thick. I thought it was going to be more watery, but it was actually very delicious. And then we had the Tapsilog. And then we had the free soup bulalo. So let's see how much we owe, guys. Of course, we're going to leave a big tip. Thanks to you guys from your support for the video. We like to share revenue of these videos with people who participate. So Ate's going to get a nice big tip. And let's see how much it is. Ate, makano yan sa akin?
400 pesos.
400 pesos. Okay, so 400 pesos, guys. You get tapa, mango, and isa pang itlog. So Ate, may 2K ako dito. May konting tip para sa inyo. Para sa kasipagan.
Thank you po.
Thank you po. Sige guys, dito katabi ng Tagaytay Road, Google Maps nyo lang, M&M Bulaluhan. Sige, thank you ate, ang sarap talaga. Sige guys, tara na. Tignan natin isa pang beses yung tanawin dito. Wow, wow, wow. I'm so sad guys. We have one vlog left later at the beautiful Park Ridge, which I ate there last year, so I'm super excited. So let's get our stuff guys and head out. Thank you guys. Salamat po. Okay guys, so M&M Bulaluhan dito alongside katabi ng Tagaytay Road. So pretty here guys, oh my gosh. Just look at this. This is just all natural growth. I used to say when I lived here as a missionary and I was trying to describe like the Philippines to people in Utah, I'd always say something like, imagine like burying a sock in the ground and then that sock turns into a plant. Like that's basically, anyways guys, that's what I always tell people. It's that lush and beautiful here in the Philippines. Huh? Of course, kuya! Basta ikaw! Okay. Galing! Itag nyo ako dyan ha, para magka-comment din ako. Sige, thank you guys. Ingat. Okay guys, let's pack up. Head back to the room. We have our last vlog in a couple hours at Ridge Park, which if you guys saw my video there last year, it was at nighttime and it was cloudy and stormy, so we couldn't see any of the view, but hopefully it doesn't get too cloudy here and I can show you guys the beauty of the ridge here in Tagaytay. So anyways, thanks for joining me guys. Always happy to have you here with me. Hope you had a good meal along with me, or maybe you're getting ready for bed, or maybe you're getting ready for the day and I'm just in the background being madaldal, super talkative. But either way, super glad that you guys could join. Sama kayo sa susunod. At hanggang sa panahon na yon, ako si Kuya Kurt. Kita-kits!